Greetings from Vietnam. Um, as an Australian, I looked at climate change. I looked at solar panels 25 years ago when I was studying electronics. But as you can see, I'm sitting in a hammock now. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning when most of you are all working. I'm not. I'm sitting here making this video because I sort of realised something a long time ago. Consuming is the problem. Climate change is really just a way of saying that it's nature's fault and we have to do something about nature. When in fact, and we're going to produce lots and lots and lots of renewable energies to solve that problem, which will just in turn require lots and lots and lots of minerals, rare earths from nature to create those panels to solve the problem that we're taking too many minerals out of the earth to start with. So the climate change argument, as far as I'm concerned, reminds me simply of the 2007 financial crisis. Again, economies requiring growth, which we've all heard 1,000 times. But the actual problem is that the financial crisis was a credit problem, a debt problem, and we solved that debt problem by creating more debt using something that doesn't exist. That something that doesn't exist is money, fiat currencies. So, we've just created a myth to solve a problem that was never really had to happen because we base everything we do on a myth, fiat currencies. You give power to people and they throw it back in your face over a myth. But anyway, back to climate change. As I said, we want the Green New Deal. Let's stop having cows. Let's stop using coal. Let's change from one mineral, coal, to other minerals, rare earths, to produce more of the same thing. Electricity, energy. Apparently we need more energy. And under an economic system where growth is preferred, where we need more people, where we don't have the ability to look after our elderly because, let's face it, elderly are a money-making situation. They're not to be looked after. And this is all based on something that doesn't really exist in any way, shape or form. We don't need more people. For those that say, oh, people, if we don't have more people, how would you feel if my mother never had me? How could I feel? I was never conscious. It's just a stupid thing to say. Really, it is. We don't need more babies. Yeah, enjoy sex. Enjoy your time sex. It's great. I love it. But we don't need to do sex for babies. Sex is far more fun than this have babies. We can have a system where people, old, elderly, are looked after. We could have a system where young people actually go and talk to the elderly because they're not working 60 hours a week to get something called fiat currency to buy stuff that they've been told they need. Don't get me started on marketing. In the words of one of my favourite songs, a rich boy becomes a junkie, a poor boy an advertiser. What a wasted use for potential, but the junkie's not that good either. So here's my point. Can we stop pretending that producing more things is going to solve the problem when producing more things is what's caused the problem? Can we stop thinking that getting into more debt and rising values using numbers is our best way to have a better life? Can we start to understand that mathematics and science does not tell us how nature works? It mimics it. Mathematics is a man-made ideal language. Well, a man-made language, not really ideal. It's a man-made language. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. It is not God. Mathematics mimics nature. It is our best attempt at being able to mimic nature, not understand it. Big difference. Yes, it did give me this computer. Great. I'm an online teacher. And that's how I might just finish off this little rant. Why am I sitting here in a hammock in Vietnam? I'm an English teacher. I've been teaching English for 15 years, all the time living in Asia. I've now taken the idea that I don't really need money as such. I can work 3 hours a day. I work 4. And that gives me more money than I need to live where I am. My point being, all this stuff that I've just come out with didn't come to me because I went and spent 10 hours a day working, making bits of paper with numbers on it, and then sprouting them because I've got more bits of paper than numbers on it than somebody else, that I'm cleverer. Or I can have more power over others. If you want change, take power from those that have the power. Money is worthless. Create locally. Consume locally. Don't go and watch the big football game in the next big city. Go to your local club and watch a game of football. Or my favourite sport. Anyway, you can be happy. You don't need bigger numbers. No, it's just like saying we need more language. We don't need more language. We need less rhetoric. But yeah, rhetoric's fun. Yeah, I'm wrong there. We do need more rhetoric. Rhetoric is fun. Anyway, I hope this is useful to other people, and I'm going to have a snooze now. Good night.